Social scientists define often say intelligence is the ability to adapt to change. We can infer the validity of this quote in reality that the biggest enemy of knowledge is not ignorance but the illusion of knowledge. An illusion is when you believe that you know everything. That is the biggest enemy of knowledge, and we need to conquer this enemy. Ladies and gentlemen, as a well-cultured person, I'd like to start my part by saying, good day, Mr. Chairman, trustworthy panels of judges, meticulous timekeeper, my fellow leaders. My name is Abiodun Abigail, and I'm a student of Osyglad Comprehensive College, ready to strongly support the motion that artificial intelligence should replace teachers. Foremost, what is artificial intelligence? AI, otherwise known as artificial intelligence, is the development of computer systems that can perform tasks that typically require human intelligence. AI systems are designed to stimulate human cognitive processes such as learning, reasoning, problem solving, and decision making. Now, this leads me to my second question: who are teachers? Who is a teacher to you as a student? Now, a teacher is the person that stands before you each morning to deliver the content, the very same content you are careful. But due to personality flow, the way in which the content is being delivered to us may differ in one way or the other, and that is proved in student performance. Now, you may argue with me that your current subject teacher is better than the former in the way he or she explains. But can I tell you something? The secret is in the ability to adapt to change without embracing illusion. Especially speaking, the teachers of my teachers are feeding on the wealth of knowledge installed in the computer for effective teaching. Are feeding on the wealth of knowledge installed in the computer for effective teaching. So tell me, what makes them better in that? Is it their fellow teachers of AI? Apparently, it is the exposure to AI. So why did teachers when obviously AI can do better? AI can do better and can obviously replace them. Ladies and gentlemen, the vast points of my propositions are: one, attitude. I certainly believe you all will agree with this. As a student, there is this teacher you feel he or she has gotten an attitude towards you. Maybe the way the teacher looks at you or shouts at you, that alone can demoralize you. Similarly, teachers themselves have an attitude towards certain topics in the subject they teach. Now, if they have an attitude towards that topic, will you be able to deliver it effectively to the understanding of the student? Well, artificial intelligence will never shout at you, neither will it use abusive words on you, as it does not have a demanding wife or an abusive husband to go on in the evening. Second, self-paced learning. AI-powered technology allows learners to learn at their own pace. This is a sharp contrast to our modern-day teachers. All too often, teachers get tired of explaining the same thing. Some even rush or skip the scheme of work in order to meet up a target at the detriment of students' learning. This and artificial intelligence will never do, but rather allow you to learn at your own convenience. Third, physical limitations. With artificial intelligence, there are no physical limitations. But with most teachers, trust me, the physical limitations are tribal accent, stammering, poor grammar, and the use of filler words like and. When we are, this is not a destructive criticism but a constructive one. When we are artificial intelligence replacing teachers, definitely this barrier will be broken. Fourth, accessibility. The right to education is the right for all. Artificial intelligence technology can make education more accessible to students with disabilities and those in remote places. We could envisage a future where adult supervision of learning does not need highly qualified subject teachers or facilitators. We can also imagine the transformation of schools into places where one learns and not places where teachers teach. This is a radical shift, as most classes today have been digitalized, and so school become a place of learning and not teaching. In practice, this pendulum swing has started. Also, there are lots of online courses and debates out there, and learners are starting to be themselves. This can only continue. It will sure accelerate now that AI is in the field. Fifth, demonstrate good subject and curriculum knowledge. AI has made good progress as well as performed teachers. At one level, Google already provides access to knowledge on every subject in detail. On knowledge, Waxy beat the Jeopardy champion way back in 2011. It is now a web-based service that gives huge access to knowledge. It is not a web-based service that gives huge access to knowledge. Also, at the skills level, YouTube is already the search engine of choice for learning how to do things. With 3D virtual worlds, one can see how learn by doing can be expanded as it was with flighting. Also, the Todai project in Japan already produces AI software that passed the Tokyo University entrance exam in math, English, history, and physics with a score of 53.8%. But versus the human score, versus the average human score of 43.8%. Why is this important? Well, if AI has graduate level skills at this stage, that simply means one thing. The warning light for all teachers because AI has taken the center stage. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers are not ends in themselves. They are always a means to an end. There is no teacher who can possibly hold together student progressive tracking through traditional observation and testing. This is notoriously difficult in teaching. AI promises to do this across many learners in real time. We have ample evidence against gender and social economic biases